Yes.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to episode 50. Oh, Don't Believe That Podcast, aka DBTHPodcast. We are at episode 50. This is a milestone.
It's our golden jubilee.
Is it golden?
Yes.
Are you sure that gold is 50?
Golden jubilee. I've said it. Golden jubilee for DBTH.
All right, cool. As you can see, well, if you're watching us on YouTube, you will see that we are joined by guests. But let's get into our introductions.
For real.
I am Kesi, aka Case Boogie, in the cut, inebriated. What it do?
And if you're on the YouTube, you'll see me over here. It is
Tobi to the mic.
Yes, I am to the mic. Now,
Okay.
yeah, Mr. Tariba, Shami Teeth and Nasty, you already know the deal.
Come on, Shavity.
You see how we have to share the mic today?
Yes,
It is
payback
Mr.
time.
MBT,
Patriarchy.
the one and only. Woy.
Woy. And we have two guests in the building. So we'll start to the right of me. We have the amazing Falade.
Hello.
Falade. Wait, should I guess?
No, don't even guess. We're not
Can we
trying
risk
to.
it?
No, we're not risking nothing.
I can't press the sound effects.
That means leave it.
Please let me risk it.
No.
I trust myself.
Okay.
All right, that didn't work.
No.
That's supposed to be the special button.
All right, I'm going to do that
It was
again.
definitely special.
I'm going to run it again. I don't care. And we're introducing the amazing Falade.
Namaste.
Falade.
Hello everyone, my
Welcome.
Falade.
Brilliant.
Falade.
Welcome. And to the left of me, we have get ready to press the button. The amazing Nat. Again, that song makes some noise for her this evening.
Yo guys, what's good?
What's goody? That was nice. It was no good introduction.
Until we
Tell
heard
me I
that
don't look
prick over
classy.
there. I don't know who that was, man.
Come on, what if I can't edit it out? Now look at us. God.
You can hear his beep.
Do you know what I mean? Okay, so what do we want to do? Do we want to introduce ourselves a bit more, get to know us, or should we do tables trainers first? What are we saying?
Get to know.
Get to know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
So guys, I'll start to the right of me, as I always do. Falade, tell us a bit more about yourself.
Oh gosh, I am a full-time PhD student studying.
Wow, PhD.
Every time you say this, I'm
Brains.
just like,
Education.
So
Education.
education.
Yeah, studying
PhD-ation.
musicology and gender studies. Yeah, that's me. That's what I do on a day-to-day basis.
Amazing.
Yeah.
PhD is a big achievement because I stopped at my degree.
You keep saying you stopped at your degree, but a PhD is still a degree.
You know what that means? Like,
God,
means
you
the
stopped at your
Yeah.
bachelor's.
you could have gone that far.
I only graduated.
No, get the hell away from the mic. This is why you're sharing the mic today. You've
goodness.
removed your mic
So
privileges.
bad.
Okay, please swallow in on the mic. All right, Nat, pause. Nat, do you want to
Pause.
introduce yourself? Nat, tell us a bit more about yourself.
Yo, so I am Natalie,
Hey.
aka Nat XO.
Come on.
The X is for exceptional.
Come on
Yeah.
now.
What?
Come on, word.
I am a healthcare hype baby.
Come
As I've
on.
been called many a times.
Come on,
Yes,
come
come
on.
on.
NHS, I
Welcome.
hear that.
Come on. Clapping for them, clapping for them. Word.
Word.
Yeah,
I am a sneaker enthusiast.
amazing. Not a sneakerhead.
We had this conversation.
Okay, we gonna talk about
We're
it.
gonna talk about that.
We gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I have a music platform that I work on as the content curator called Higher Melody with 2 eyes.
Amazing.
Sick.
Amazing.
Yeah, and that is me.
Amazing.
That is I.
Brilliant. Well, we're very happy to have you here. Obviously, episode
Thanks for
50, we've got to
having
do
us.
it big. It's the week of International Women's Day, so we've got to do it
ladies.
bigger, okay? Payback time.
Shout out to all the women out there.
Wow. That's why the boys are sharing a mic today. Do you know what I mean? We're removing some of their privileges so that the women can stand up. Do you know what I mean? That's it. All right. It's time to get into our ever favorite. You know what time it is, okay?
I'm ready.
It's
Tables
Tables
Trainers.
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 Whoa. I'm gonna do that again.
Got to.
Everyone get the
Everyone's
energy.
supposed to join in.
Everyone get the energy
Oh,
up.
I
Okay,
We
all of us.
can only do this.
All right,
so often.
it's put it in the center. Make it work.
Because I'm not about to kiss him on the mic.
You make
What the heck?
pause.
Fouls.
Demonstrators.
Trainers
I've been practicing that all day still.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. Get my Jackie
Mama
Chan
China
in.
Come on now.
You have to be prepared.
All right,
Honestly.
brilliant. So to the right of me, we have our first pick. Pardon?
Is that still to your right?
It is still to my right. Come on, Toby, get it in order.
That's what I was trying to say.
Jamie, get it in
still
order. Right. Okay, to the right of me, we have Falade's pick. Falade, do you want to tell us a bit more about this train in front of you? Before you do, it will do you well if you are listening to the podcast.
So well.
Yes, it will do you very, very well. If you watch our video on YouTube, you'll be able to see the trainers in a real life. Okay?
For real.
Falade, tell us a bit more about your pair.
So these are the Jordan 1, women's Jordan 1 satin black toe. I think they came out in maybe 2019?
2019, I think,
Yeah, 2019. Really dope. I think the biggest size was 9.5, so...
Wow.
Oh, he's a size 12.
Wait.
So,
Wait.
Sorry
Wait.
to you.
Wait. Why does everyone do this?
Well, do what?
What? Because I got big feet.
Well, no one's looking at you.
Everyone looks at me. I
One
thought
more-
everyone's head on my
You
temple.
know, if the shoe fits, am I right? Am I right?
One.
Checkmate.
Queen's Gambit. All
Checkmate.
right.
That is a
Woo!
sick trainer.
It's a really
That's sick
nice
trainer.
pair. It's a
Dope.
really, really nice pair. I'm not going to lie to you.
That is
Very
a sick
nice,
trainer.
Very nice. I feel like I can wear it with like smart casual, streetwear.
It looks
Yeah.
very clean. Do you wear it often?
It doesn't look like it. They're on ice.
Even that, or you just keep
No.
it really clean.
I wear them is because I have so many shoes that it's hard
I was
to
just
wear
about to say that.
anything.
Imagine.
Come
I
and
have so many
see.
shoes that it's hard to wear one thing constantly.
Come and see
So-
the 1%.
Falade, do you know what I mean? How the 1% live. Falade, tell us, how many pairs do you have?
I don't know.
Wow.
Damn.
It's
when,
'cause-
when did you stop losing count?
2014.
No. Oh God. I don't know. I just stopped. There was, there's always, you always get to a point where you just stop counting. 'Cause
All I
can't
do
relate.
is win, no
You know
matter
what
what.
I mean? All right, T-Pain. Right.
I honestly couldn't tell you. I honestly,
Roughly.
like 60?
Damn.
Respect. Maybe like 60. Yeah.
60. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Okay.
think.
All right. Well, to the left of me, we have the next pair. This is Nat's choice. Do you want to tell us a bit more
Come
about
on.
this pair?
So these are the Melody Asani women's OG. The first time they've been retroed since they dropped in 98.
Really?
So I think, yes, the first time. And then
Context.
that's
Damn.
when the rest of them started shelling out with the more women OG releases.
Yeah.
So yeah, I picked these pair. I think the anniversary was actually a few days ago as well, because they came out around this time last year.
Nice.
Okay.
And yeah, I just really liked the message. Like, I wish I had my box with me, but like all the little like affirmations and manifestations that she's
Really?
written inside it
Press the button.
Mad.
is. She said we gotta.
Namaste.
Like if you look at the tongue as well, it's got like a little script with like some type of affirmation on it
You
as
see?
well,
I can't lie to you, Toby. You're supposed to
Which
be picking
is-
up these shoes, you know.
100%.
which is fire.
That's okay. I can't reach from here.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
the details in this shoe is insane.
Yeah.
Like the cherry as well represents like the versatility. Whoa. DJ Pika remix words.
Somebody's a
DJ
little bit drunk.
Esther.
Rewind.
Somebody's a little bit drunk. Fertility is the word I was looking for.
Oh, this is
Fertility
sick.
goddess
This is sick.
of some type of somebody.
One type of
Yeah,
deity.
so it's to do with fertility
I love
and
that.
women's independence, etc. And as well, like the whole run that she did for this, like the campaign
Yeah.
was so sick. Like she posted like a throwback letter that she'd written to, I think it was Magic Johnson, who used to have like a basketball camp,
Mm.
Okay.
and they didn't allow girls in it, and she was a baller growing up, so she wrote like this mad letter to Magic Johnson, be like, yo, like women are also visible in this scene in the NBA and blah 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 blah.
That's it.
And yeah, I just thought it was so epic for a woman who actually has, actually been at the forefront of
Yeah. they've
seeing
done the
like
work.
the inequality in certain spaces to be able to be the first one to re-retro the shoe. I said I gotta have it.
That's
That's
cold.
cool.
Gotta have it.
I see you.
Yeah, I like
That's
that,
it.
and I like the fact that it's more than just like a nice trainer. Do you know what I mean?
Aesthetic.
There's a-
And it's
there's a-
reflective
There's a
too,
proper
so,
story
you know.
behind
Yeah,
it.
come on now.
I'm a sucker for a story though.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
sucker. Tell me a story, I'm buying it.
Yeah, sold. I
That's
love
it.
that.
That's it. I'll have 3.
I'll take 3. Sold. All right, brilliant. Okay, so to bring us to a nice conclusion on the pedestal today,
Lord.
it's only right. Ta-da! Michael, do the noise with your mouth. What's the noise?
What is the noise?
Guys, so forgot the noise.
It is. Go on, you shut that door. So it is
The
the Nike
trainer that got away.
Yes, for who?
my
Not for
God.
you.
Not for me, but for many people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so as I explain what this shoe is to those who
Goodness
aren't
sake.
watching, you should be. This is the pair of 2020, in my opinion. Can I say that with my chest? Can I say that confidently?
Are you
I
trying to say
agree.
that was the trainer of 2020?
I 100% agree.
Yeah, I think
Wait,
so.
wait, wait,
I mean,
wait,
Chunky
wait, wait.
Donkeys.
No.
Yeah,
as well.
but these were really these.
The trainer of
Yeah.
2000. No.
Put your foot down.
No.
With your
No.
mess.
Fair.
That no.
You're
It's-
not going to tell me that these are better than those. Let me introduce them first.
For me personally, yes.
Let me introduce them first. So these
Yeah.
are the Nike and Off-White Jordan 4s.
Yeah.
Before we get into comparing them to the 5s, these are... Put your foot down. These
My foot
were...
is down.
Put your foot down. These are, if you haven't noticed already, these 3 pairs that we have on our table as trainers today are women's exclusives. Obviously, this is a week of International Women's Day, celebrating women all round. We forgot to put the women's post on Instagram today. That's fine. We'll deal with it tomorrow. And we are celebrating women all around. This is another women's exclusive. It's the Off-White Jordan 4s. Our thoughts. Do you think that this was the pair of 2020?
No.
No.
No?
For you personally, yes. For me, hell no.
What do you think was the pair of 2020?
That is.
To the mic.
You see what they got doing? Look at this. That the Jordan 5s right down
The
there,
Off-White Jordan
That
5s.
down there.
Just kick your leg up. Kick your leg up.
Just lift that shoe right. That shoe like there.
That right there. Thank you, Chingy.
Like there.
Welcome,
That
Chingy, to the
shoe-
building.
Is definitely up there for me.
You think it's shoe of 2020 over the 4s?
For me, it's
Over the 4s.
over the 4s for me. Yes.
I think in terms of versatility, definitely.
Yes. But I get why you would say that. Everyone would say this. Everyone will say this, but it's my
It's your personal choice.
yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like they could look done out very easily.
Yeah, they're on the way. Can't see them.
all my friends that have them said that they're really, really ice skating when they wear the shoe. They're just
Yeah,
gliding
yeah,
because any
Yeah,
small tin, that shoe's
Scattered.
done.
So it's
Yeah.
basically like an Air Force.
Colour.
Yeah, it is like an Air Force.
Bouge Air
How could it be like
Force.
an Air Force?
It is
Because
like an Air Force in its
5 wears
fragility.
and it's out.
Yeah. What? Yeah, the fragility. You really have
Look
to.
at
You
it.
got to be fragile. You got to really be
Yeah.
fragile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 wears and it's out.
You say, was it true to size for you? Because I've heard a lot of
Too far,
people
though.
say that this shoe is tough on the toe.
No, it's true
Was
to
it alright for
size.
you?
I mean, it was
It was
a
in
lot,
general
it's,
for
it's
me,
tighter
though,
than
I
usual.
kind of-
Yeah, it's tighter than usual, but like not still true to size. I wouldn't have got
Okay.
like a half size up, half size down. But anyway, yeah, that's my pair. There is no sentiment. There's no sentimental story. No story about no goddamn cherries.
Well, there was. I mean, you didn't have
Nothing.
to try too hard.
Yeah, I mean, but that can't be
I
sentimental.
mean, the shoe speaks for
Do you know
itself.
what I mean,
do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
the shoe is what it is.
The way
It's
this
clean.
girl slowly typed in her details on the sneakers app.
I'm telling
And
you, I
then-
manifested
And
this.
then next minute,
I manifested it, bruv.
Got him.
got him. I was like,
Nah, honestly, I can tell that story. I'll tell it to my
no,
kids.
no energy.
I just remember seeing her tweet on Twitter and thinking, damn.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Trying
no.
not to sound too
At
jealous,
least it
yeah?
went to someone I know.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Some
100%.
next person somewhere, like-
I'm happy you got them,
Yeah,
Thank you.
but
Are you?
the energy was like,
Are you? Yeah. No, because we was hungover. We was hungover,
even
all
one
of
them-
us. Yeah.
You saw the energy I put in for this shoe?
the energy was so lackadaisical.
No, do you know what the problem was? Yeah,
Come on, Tia.
I was.
words.
Come on now.
Come on now.
The problem
Oh,
was
God.
I thought I was gonna win them with Offspring, and when I didn't, I said, so I'm done out.
That was me.
I said, Mugbe, you see, I'm done. Like, I'm finished. It's over. Yeah,
Oh my
it's done.
God.
Right, cool, fine. I've lost it. Yeah, but I said it's okay. Don't worry. We're for them.
You serve someone greater.
Yeah. I said someone bigger, than Offspring and their HQ.
Offspring, we love you though. I love you still.
We do.
I'm
love
put that
you
there,
for life.
please. I'm
Allow
looking into the
it.
camera
What?
like
'Cause
this.
my God is
yo.
greater than Offspring.
No, facts.
Allow it, man.
But Offspring, I love you
Anyways,
too.
do you know what I mean? Shout out to the HQ always.
I'm gonna add on to that.
Please let me in.
Offspring,
All right.
if you're ever doing any spring cleaning, you know who to speak to.
Do you know what I mean?
she's-
Yeah.
I too would like to clean for spring.
I like
Clean for spring.
I would like to. Yeah, I like.
I was born in spring.
Yeah, I too would like spring. Yeah. All right. Anyway, look at us. Can we stop breading Offspring, please?
Talking.
But yeah, I got lucky. It's a great pair. Let's move on because we've been on it for a long time. But yeah, it's a great pair. I think these are all. The reason why we wanted to do a women's exclusive, obviously, because it's IWD week and all that good stuff. Yeah, but outside of that, it just shows to show.
It does
Help
show
me
to
out.
show.
It does show to show. Thank you.
Choo.
Thanks. Let me have it. It goes to show the amazing pairs and the quality that can come out when people choose to do the right thing, like Spike Lee, when it comes to women's exclusives.
bars.
Okay,
So-
let's talk about it. We are awake here in the building. Shh, Toby, I can't hear you. Don't have a mic. All right, brilliant. So that brings us to the end of Tables
Trainers table.
All right, MBT, do you have some news for us?
Yes, Jeff. Anyway, so this week we have more news come through from DBTH.
Okay.
Now, the first trainer on the list is the Yeezy. I was about to say the Yeezy.
Disease.
The Yeezy 450s.
Wait.
This is not a shoe.
What is
This is a
it?
sleeper.
Let me tell you what it is.
Are we talking about the one that I was talking
But
about?
You know what?
the Yeezy
So wait.
450s. Am I right?
So the 450s, yeah. When I first heard about the 450s, because I don't care about anything Yeezy related, I hate the
agree.
brand.
What?
What?
I thought it was actually just a normal silhouette, but this shoe looks like something from Alien vs Predator.
It looks like a dumpling, don't you think?
A dumpling?
A little bit.
Gyoza
It's
vibes.
the wrong shoe. What shoe?
Gyoza energy.
Gyoza,
The
goodness.
Yeezy
The one
Gyozas.
My goodness.
Yup.
We're talking about the one that looks like a sock and then it's
It
got
looks
some
like a
random.
dumpling.
Yeah, it's got the gyoza on it.
And it's
Looks
got
like
the-
Spider-Man
does.
kind
No,
of.
Michael, are you talking about the
holes. You're
foam
talking about the
runners?
foam
Not the
runners.
foam runners.
That's up next.
Google Yeezy 450. Why are they?
They
That's
look
that's the one that what's her name was wearing, Bella Hadid, and that's when I became a simp. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, proper
This-
simp.
They look
Big-
like
Ooh.
Dalston Market
Yup.
books.
Proper simp.
That's
Yup.
fair to say.
Proper
No, that
simp.
is
When I
fair to
saw a
say for
rocket,
sure.
The fresh Dalston Market books.
Yeah. Someone called them the Squidward threes. I said, mad.
The Squidward.
Not the Squidward threes.
So this shoe looks like a jellyfish.
Yes, it is. Yup.
All right.
Yeah.
And people
Kanye is
ate it
definitely
up.
mad.
Yup.
And people ate it.
100%.
I mean, I
Honestly.
was one of them until I saw proper pictures
no.
of them.
Yeah.
You saw the messages.
Net,
Yup.
do better.
I mean,
Yup.
I saw them dropped well, and I was like, yo, man,
Do
I
better.
can do this. I can do
We're
this.
justifying it.
And then
I was trying to, but then when I
big
dropped that
mistake.
picture to you guys the
You
other
were just
day,
like-
Yeah,
the
yeah,
real
yeah,
HD
yeah.
picture of somebody with it on their foot with no
Yeah.
sock.
It was
just
never.
shoe,
It was
I
never
said,
acceptable
okay.
though. I can't lie
Ever.
to you.
Yeah,
Like,
it was never
don't.
acceptable.
The Yeezy clout obviously goes before us, but like, brother,
Sometimes
You
you
used
just
to
gotta
have
chill.
clout to you
Nice.
guys like that though. I
No.
feel like
No,
dwindling.
no.
Every
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeezy sells out. Like
Yeah.
every Yeezy.
Yeah, but it's the name though.
That's scary.
Yeah.
I think people
I don't
buy it
think
and then
it's the
think about
name.
it, try and think about it later.
I think it's the resale that goes before
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah, it's the clout of the resale, not like Kanye West and his clout.
Now that's what I would describe as blind consumerism.
Yup,
Well,
100%.
That's it.
Thanks.
I'm going to move from that ugly shoe.
Yes, please.
The next shoe is the foam runners. That is Alien vs
Toby,
Predator.
you like them?
Will any of you get the foam runners?
What do they look like?
I'm bagging
again?
free.
It's the
I'm
Croc
gonna do
2.0. You know that the
Yup.
consuming Croc.
I'm bagging free.
That was
Really,
perfect.
Toby?
Croc
That was a
2.0.
perfect description.
Consuming Croc.
These bad boys.
It looks
Oh
like
goodness.
the front
Yeah.
looks like this.
It's the angle of the hands.
These.
I'll be wearing that
Like
shoe
these.
everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
To the
They
rest.
look like shoes
Everywhere.
that you'd swim in for some reason. I don't
Yup.
know. Like
I'm
shoes
gonna
that
be
you
swimming
put
in them
to
too.
protect your feet.
Are you, is it because you're a clout chaser?
Like if
Yeah,
you
I've
swim
always
in
said it
a,
before.
if you swim in
Yeah.
a public pool, you'd wear those.
It
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
like
yeah,
something
yeah.
you're supposed to use to wash plates.
Yup.
So you take the bins out. You
Yeah.
slip them on. You take the bins out.
Yeah.
100%. I'm
Facts.
that slipper that's not your size that you put on real quick.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
God.
Shuka to the bins.
But I know a lot of people are going to buy this just because of Lil Yachty.
It's clout, man. It's
Yeah,
clout.
that's the only reason why he's getting it. Because
Okay.
I am
did you guys
exhausted.
watch Lil Yachty's
Well, his closet.
yeah, his
Oh, the
closet?
closet.
I didn't
yeah,
watch
yeah.
that.
He had like
All
5
the
pairs
parts.
and he just gave one out like you can have a pair. You can have a pair.
Like Oprah, you can have a pair.
Yeah, basically.
He's really been going ham to be like, yo, I'm a serious guy in this team.
Yeah.
Because the
Yeah.
way he just went and collected every single shoe to be like, yo. Like,
That's even
I'm
a
about
question.
it.
Do you think he's doing it because he's actually about it?
Oh Lord.
Or
not this
is
question.
it a clout thing?
I think he's actually about it because there's some other videos I've watched of his. But I think he kind of felt like he has a chip on his shoulder because I think a lot of the older like OGs, a lot of the older collectors have been like, you're just a rich rapper. You buy anything you want. You haven't been in the trenches.
You're basically Benjamin Kicks.
Let me add to that as well because sorry, when I went to ComplexCon 2019, he was on the Sneaker of the Year panel.
Really?
It was him, DJ Clark Kent, Alayli May, Sean Weatherspoon, and Joe LaPuma hosting it. And the way this guy was really trying to fight his points, because come on, you cannot come to DJ Clark Kent, the man that is really cemented in this thing, and be trying to act like you're more about it than him. That makes sense. So he, like you said, like Falade said, it's like he has this chip on his shoulder where he really wants to prove himself to like the OGs to be like, like I'm not just another redacted rapper who has been putting on these throwback shoes. And making it seem like I'm a sneakerhead.
Yeah, like I'm actually about it.
He has a lot of money.
For real.
He has a lot of money.
You can go into StockX and get whatever you want.
Right, exactly.
100%.
Exactly.
So, the next trainer, because I haven't heard of this one. What is the Nike Dunk Green Strike?
I will tell you what it is. Let me get a picture for you. So, I think it's a good time to talk about it, right? Soon we will come to the theme of this episode, right? But as we are... Right then, some of y'all ain't
ready for this conversation.
This is it is a women's dunk. Did you say it's called the Green Strike now?
Strike with a K.
Yeah, it's not coming out. It's not coming out.
Oh,
can you bring
is
it
it?
up?
Is it that full pattern trainer?
Yeah.
Or patent trainer?
Yeah.
And it's got the green.
I don't know.
The
if
neon
this one's
green
coming up for me, but
I thought this was the All-Star Weekend.
No,
shoe.
not that one.
Not that
Those
one.
were those two were horrendous.
They're very bad.
It's supposed to be coming out on the 15th of March. Women's Nike Dunk Low Green Strike.
Yeah.
So apparently it's surfaced on sneakers, but I don't know if it's on our sneakers because this page is an American.
It's American, yeah.
Is it patent at all? Like, is there any shiny shoe?
So
on
this is the shoe basically.
Oh,
I told you, Nike hate women.
Oh
They
my
hate
God.
women.
There you go. That's what it looks like.
that's like a Digimon.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
They should use that trainer for a Crayola advert.
This is what we say when we like. These are great examples of women's exclusives that turn
done by women, by the way.
Yeah,
as well.
Well,
for the most.
that one turned into a men's exclusive.
And the crazy thing is,
they had men's sizes.
It's not hard to create a decent dunk.
It's not hard.
Shouldn't really be going wrong.
It's not hard.
Silhouette is so simple that you just need to slap on one more color to a white base and you're done.
Exactly.
I have many thoughts.
yes.
You are a goss.
I have
shield.
I have many thoughts.
He is
all in all,
flabbergasted.
it resides in the lack of respect for women and the shoes that Nike think that we want.
They just think pastel and vibes.
They say, what? You want a bright color? Saying nothing. What? You don't want a bright... Anyway, I'm going to give it to you anyway.
You gotta get it.
You want metallics or neon? Pick a side. Pick a side out first.
Patent shoes are always so uncomfortable.
And they're arse. Never mind the comfort. They are ass.
The material's always stiff with a paint and.
Yup. We moved though. Anyone looking forward to that or not?
Miss.
All right then.
That's a big
Yeah.
skip.
That's
Period.
it.
I will have a lion on that day.
Period.
Snoozing.
Yeah, snoozing.
All right. The next trainer on the list, actually not trainer, but it's been rumored Union and Nike and Jordan.
It's confirmed now.
It's confirmed.
Yeah, it's
Confirmed
Yeah.
for the anniversary, yeah. So Union
Alright.
confirmed that Nike and Jordan, they're going to be two brands that they're going to collaborate with. So
Okay. Besides the fours, what else have they done?
The
ones.
The ones.
The UNLA one.
Before that,
does Converse count?
you can, but it's not Nike. So
I mean, they're owned by Nike. No?
they're owned by Nike, but it only says Nike and Jordan.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
See that?
Uh-huh.
Besides the four and the ones, that's the only trainers I know of because the ones that I saw before,
Yeah.
hideous.
No, I love them still.
Which ones?
Really?
I love them. The UNLA ones.
Okay.
Man, I thought they were cold.
I'm not gonna lie.
I thought they were cold.
It was ugly.
I think
It was ugly.
I think they'll probably do a 3 and a 1.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
Give me the
ask.
threes.
I was going to ask, what silhouettes do you think that they're actually going to work
A
on?
3 and a 1.
If they give me the three, I think is
One
gonna come
again.
round. And when all y'all that were telling me that the three don't pop
It's me. I will say it
comes
again.
round.
I think they might do a 2 low.
God forbid evil.
Not
Wait,
evil.
don't you guys like a 2?
I like a 2, but a 2 low is not my bag.
Oh no, come on, man. 2,
I don't like
thank
a
you.
2
Chip
low,
chat
so-
salute.
No,
I
I
don't
think
like a
they'll
2
do
low.
another 1 and a 3.
If they do a 1,
They'll do a 1 for money reasons.
I hope they don't ruin the
100%.
colorway.
They'll do a Chicago colorway, I would say. I'm
think
predicting.
so.
They'll do like a Chicago colorway.
Let's
think
pray
so.
on that. A free, I hear that. I hear free.
3.
A free.
You don't think they'll do a 5?
I don't want to hear anybody that was telling me.
If they do a 5.
If they do a 5.
But
I feel
that
5
5
has kind
has-
of been done a bit for a hot sec.
if they do a 5,
It's going to be
it
compared
has to be better than that one.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be compared to the off-white one.
It has to be. Because that is probably the best 5
They're
I've seen.
cold, but I still think that these are
Ooh.
Stuff.
I still think that why does alcohol do this to me? I was gonna say I think they're underestimated.
That's what you was trying to say.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I was gonna say underestimated. Underestimated. I was gonna say underestimated. We give God a glory.
Polar
Let's get it together.
opposites.
Don't worry, I've taken it back. Underestimated.
What, those?
Yeah.
No, they were, because I underestimated them.
so did I.
Everybody slept on
Everyone
them.
did.
I slept on those.
But you know what? When did they come out? February of what?
Last
2020.
year.
Yeah.
We was focusing on the Pakurumu.
The Saturns weren't
No
slept
one was
on. Just
concerned.
no one
Actually,
won them.
true.
The fives.
Oh no, they didn't come out properly here today.
What are you talking about? She has them.
Complex.
They were
did
sneakers
still.
exclusive.
They were things.
Oh, sneakers exclusive. So it was only sneakers and
It
complex.
doesn't matter. We still slept. Like
We were focused on
I
Okay.
hear one person that's awake. Move,
Let me
man.
just say this for all of you. If anyone has a 10.5, a 10.5.
This is a normal
wait,
theme,
Everyday
innit?
wait.
marketplace.
Faladay's told me that she could probably go a size down. So if anyone has a 10 or a 10.5 in a Jordan off-white in
You
black,
can't, man.
it's mine. Please. My number, DM me. I'm not going to give you my number on this.
about to say,
but that's
I
it.
was gonna say,
I was waiting for you guys to look at me.
Please, I was looking at you.
I looked at the
All right.
ground.
I give you my bleep or my pager.
Okay, what is your pager?
With the
What's
Bluetooth
next,
as
please?
well.
Fast.
Next.
My sidekick.
Calm
I give you
it.
one of those.
Oh,
Anyway, the next item on the list,
yes.
Kesi was on Soul Supplier.
No. Hey, so women's.
So women's.
Don't block me.
This is how they count women out. You see it there.
Don't no what?
All right.
And that's why
sorry.
you
There's
only
no
gave
need-
us one mic.
Look, shout out to Soul Women's, Kesi and Yemi. Obviously, they had a really good conversation.
Yeah, that was-
Yes.
Yeah, that was dope.
Wait,
Thank you.
firstly,
Nice.
wait, I was right. Soul Supplier own Soul Women's.
It doesn't
They
matter.
do,
So
but-
women's. That's the name.
Soul
Ric
Women's.
Flair.
Identity.
Take his mic. All
Take
right,
the mic,
yeah.
take
So
the mic,
we
take
had
the
an
mic.
amazing conversation. Obviously, big shout out to DBTH. That's what I was there for, to rep DBTH and obviously
What's Weezy?
public. Where's we yeah, just celebrating women and public speaking and getting into podcasting and all that good stuff. It was a great conversation. Shout out to them. Do you know what
Yeah,
mean?
I tuned in
Yeah.
live and you did amazing.
Thank
I was
you,
just there with my little
ma'am.
camera. You doing amazing, sweet.
Thanks,
amazing.
A big shout out.
I'm blushing.
A big shout out to Yemi.
Yes, Yemi.
We appreciate
Yemi
it.
Thompson.
We
Thanks.
appreciate you.
Thanks
Now,
to you. Yeah, it was good.
swiftly
Thank
moving on.
you.
Oh.
Don't move on too swiftly now.
No.
to
You know.
Wait,
Big
you
up.
mean to tell me that you don't want to celebrate a woman? Like,
If I knew what all of these were, I would have. You know what?
Go on, give it to me. International Women's Day. Celebrating with soul women.
We're proud of
Like
you.
that, innit?
I
We
love
are.
that.
We're proud of you. The next one on the list.
Thank you. Tell me.
Harry and Meghan.
Oh God.
Harry and Meghan.
Were you silent?
Wait.
Or were you silent?
Oprah. Oprah. You're a bad bee.
She's a bad bee.
You're a
She's a
bad
bad
bee.
bee
The
for that
baddest are
one.
the baddest.
Okay, wait. Yeah. If you could describe the interview in one word, what is that one word? Let's go this way. Go.
Quick now.
Underwhelming.
Mine? Unsurprising. Is that a word?
You
You got to
should-
work with it.
Maybe.
Unsurprising.
What about you?
Catastrophe.
Catastrophe. Michael?
A pandemic.
What?
Pandemic of the mind.
Yeah, wow. Word.
And
Think about
unfortunately,
it.
I can't use one word because it was a 2-pack of ass.
It was a deep.
That is kind of
Two-
I'll explain why it was a 2-pack of
respectfully.
ass.
Tell me.
Because the whole situation is fucked up.
Oh.
Because, yes, I had to. Because
Wow, not your bad words.
the monarchy, the institution, the Queen,
The
man.
firm.
the Queen herself,
Not
yeah,
the firm.
the
institution.
firm, like yo, they really put her through some stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
No, you're right.
To be suicidal and all them things there
They don't give a
because
heck.
you know.
I'm gonna hout.
They're
Said.
gonna hout.
They're
for
gonna
real.
hout.
No, and then the question about her child being black, it's like the thing is I expected it,
Yeah.
but
That
hearing
wasn't
it out of
shocking.
her mouth,
That wasn't
Yeah.
shocking, yeah.
I was like, raw.
You know what? Yeah. I respect Harry,
Why?
but I'm scared for his life. When they were like,
I hate that. It's not Harry they're gonna dead off.
No, wait. No. Do you know? Because what he said, is that I'm scared because this is playing out like my mom's situation. That's what he said. But Boss Harry, when Oprah asked you, because many guys in this situation would have sang like a bird. Okay. When they were like, are you going to talk to us about...
He said, no, I don't feel comfortable doing that.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable talking about my child being black.
I don't feel comfortable doing that.
No.
Yeah,
he's like...
Dead ass.
Oprah,
cut the cameras.
No.
Dead ass.
But the whole situation was messed up.
Yeah.
It was messed up.
I'm
but
not surprised by anything. Okay, so let me ask another question, yeah? We'll go around this way again, yeah? Whose side, if any, are you on?
What? So wait, let's
versus who?
Who are the sides?
Wait, acknowledge the sides.
The firm, the institution.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not saying yes to that.
Meghan. Or
the firm is the queen.
Or other.
Who's other?
Other, innit, man?
Other.
Yep. Me.
Who's the other?
I'm
other. Because I feel like the naivety was real.
Bruv.
The naivety was
really
so real.
Explain.
I have no sympathy for Meghan because you're marrying into the royal family.
Yeah.
These are the owners of the Commonwealth.
Yeah, let me not even generalize. But Americans
trend.
really are just
slave trade.
Like
slave trade.
Even in the midst of the interview, before you asked Nat, even in the midst of the interview, Harry said, you know that Meghan is the greatest asset to the Commonwealth.
What?
That wasn't my issue. Did you hear when she said
Why wasn't that your issue though?
When she said that she was going to meet the Queen and she was like, I just treated it as if I was going to meet like,
the
my
grandma.
But that's American attitude. That's an American attitude though, because they
too.
really have no, like a lot, let me not generalize, but from experience, a lot of them do not have a perception of anything outside of their own sphere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
everything is a movie to them.
Yeah.
Like, it's all Hollywood.
But does the Queen not see black people walking past her house?
It doesn't matter. Forget all of that. Yeah,
Probably
it's
not.
like the institution of the royal family is
Checkmate.
built off racism.
Off the back of
right? It's off the back of like colonialism and the Commonwealth. Like the fact that other countries have Independence Days is enough for you to know that you should not be marrying into this family and expecting peace of mind.
It's true,
right?
Yeah. Because the jewels that are on the Queen's hat is basically from Nigeria.
It's not Nigeria.
Word to get.
India as well.
Word to get.
But
there's other countries
too.
too.
So man said Nigeria.
India.
It's from Nigeria.
So
he's from Nigeria.
He's from Nigeria. Yeah, it's from Kano. Yeah, you know it's from Kano.
I think they're Indian jewels.
Yeah. In any case, either way, it's stolen and it's not from here.
Basically,
right?
it's not hers.
It's, hers. It's not yours. So either way, it's already a mess. So so someone do you know that you are black? Like, do you know that? Not even like it's unacceptable, and I'm not on your side. Like, do you actually know that you are black?
I feel for her.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but was there not a whole period of time where Meghan somehow said that she doesn't really identify with blackness or
but fair enough though, because she's a mixed race woman.
She is mixed race.
I hear.
So she can pick sides.
She can.
I don't know about picking.
She doesn't necessarily have to pick a side. She just has to say that she's a mixed race woman.
Mixed race woman is identity enough.
No, because you know some people. Okay, I'm not
today, Lord.
No. Because you know some people that are mixed race. They identify more as being black,
depending on.
So I'm not trying to say because you're mixed race,
you get
just jump
pick
like
both.
this.
I'm
just trying to say some people can identify with being
their
white.
Black side. Yep.
Yeah, and some people can identify with being black.
I hear
I'm not just saying you can just.
Do you know what I mean?
One foot in, one foot out, like nines.
Hopscotch.
Hopscotch.
Yeah, I think she did completely forget about her blackness, and that's cool, but like you'll remember one way or another. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Someone's gonna remind you.
The firm did.
Yeah, the firm reminded her, and
100%.
do you know what I mean? Like if it manifests as an Oprah interview, so be it. But I'm not concerned.
It's so funny because her son is alabaster white.
Alabaster white.
Alabaster white. He's white.
Not even an off-white.
Not alabaster.
He is milk.
He is a very Caucasian from the land of Caucasian.
He don't even look spicy white.
No, do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. When Toby saw the charger, Toby looked at me. He was like,
"This is a white baby.
Yeah,
this is a white."
But
baby.
I did say, and obviously, this is between us. We're just.
It's not between us though. So are you sure you want to finish the sentence?
Well, you never know. His pigmentation might come later on.
Maybe.
I think the most pigmentation he will have is like freckles.
Oh no.
All right. Checkmate.
Okay.
That's fine.
Freckles in the summer.
Yeah, maybe it might
Gets
just
a little bit hot.
like a chameleon might come back and forth.
Frisbee. Guys.
But what about yourself? What? What
Go on,
happened?
no, don't
I
worry.
need to-
Go on.
I am other as well. Now that we've deep dive into it, because I was thinking, what is other? But when you've broken it like that, definitely an other thing.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
I'm on Megan's side.
Oh Lord. And what side is that?
The black side.
Oh, is it though?
Yeah.
Is it though?
No. Do you know what? The reason why I'm saying that is because I understand what you guys are saying,
Mm-hmm.
but I also kind of feel her pain, even though she knows, okay, I'm marrying into the firm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, like, you're still going through it.
It is unfortunate, and I do think there is, whilst there is a sense of like naivety, I do think there is a sense of innocent. She really didn't clock how bad it would be.
Of course, coming
And
from
that's unfortunate.
ignorance.
coming from Suits to this, why wouldn't you?
Suits, not Suits.
Harvey Specter, and now you're coming into this.
Oh Lord, Toby,
Harvey
take the
to
mic.
Harry real
Toby,
quick.
take the mic.
Damn TV show.
Harvey to Harry, real quick.
Show me fast.
God.
Okay, tell us, Toby, whose side are you on?
No,
Michael and
as Nat
Barras.
said, like once you brought up other, I'm other, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Really broke
Yeah.
it down.
I'm all by myself, ain't I?
yeah. It is what it is.
It is what it is, man. The last item on the list is
Yes.
Timberland and Swizz Beats. Swizz Beats
Was beats.
have sold.
They sold verses.
Well,
Verses.
Verse. They sold Verses to Triller
Yes, they did.
For a stake in Triller.
for a
Yes,
stake
for a
in
stake in
Triller.
Triller.
How do you feel about that? Because I know
Triller's
it's not
still
just stake.
popping?
They probably made some money as well.
Yeah.
The deal was worth
What
10
you
million.
don't? So it was well. No. 10 million. That's
Let
enough.
me just make sure.
That's enough.
Um.
That made that
I
up.
had
Was that,
billion
was
as
that
well. I
a
was
lie?
like, whoa. I was like, Triller's still popping her there?
No.
Goddamn.
Who uses Triller?
Let me just double check. No,
Not I.
Because
Not
what's
I.
Was it Vivo? Was it Vivo? What's the
Vivo's
one?
with YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
Goodness sake. When was that?
I don't know, sir. What are you saying? Anyway, what are you doing right now?
No, because I'm looking at these apps. Obviously, there was Vivo. Was it Vivo?
Are you thinking of
No.
video?
No. What's the video app that came out before Snapchat?
Fine.
Vine.
That's it. Thank you.
This is what he's calling Vivo.
Anyway, you know what?
Payback time,
No.
slave trade, man. Jesus
So
Christ.
Vine came out. Then Snapchat came out. Then Triller came out. And then TikTok came out.
TikTok,
So
yeah.
yeah,
all
so,
very
so
similar.
Triller is TikTok's number one competitor.
Really?
But yeah, but
Still.
well, not so much. But Universal Music Group that was working with them, they pulled all of their like music and stuff from them
Wow.
because they weren't paying their people properly accordingly, and
That's
and
typically
where
what
TikTok,
happens. Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
and TikTok kind of off the back of that.
Mad.
But yeah, I can't see a figure. I don't really know where I got that 10 billion. Defo must have made that up.
No, did you say 10 billion?
I
Million.
lied.
No,
Million.
10 million or 10 billion?
Million.
I said
Million?
I said billion before.
I
I
heard
don't know
No,
why I
but
said
no.
that.
Triller's worth 10 billion.
Got it. Maybe that's right.
Triller's worth
Okay.
10 billion. I'm shocked as well.
Yeah, I was like,
Because how
how?
much is TikTok worth then?
For reals.
Yeah, coins.
More money.
Either way, let me ask you guys a question, yeah? What are you guys' thoughts on Timberland and Swizz Beats actually selling it? So do you feel like, okay, I'll tell you how I feel. You guys tell me how you feel, yeah?
I'm about to tell you right now.
Wait. I'm going to title this question, Capitalism versus Culture.
Yeah, let's go.
Do you feel like they sold out?
No. Do you know what?
No? Toby? You don't either?
It's business.
Is it business?
Yes.
Okay. Falade, you want to say something?
You go.
I think in the times that we're living in, cultural preservation is really, really something that I value.
Okay.
And I think that Triller isn't going
Anywhere.
to. No, I don't think they're gonna do it justice.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's going to feel as like homegrown and
Yeah.
as authentic as it felt before. I think even the whole collaboration with Apple Music was smart, but
Yeah.
then it stripped back some of that authenticity of like, you know, the technical difficulties that we experienced with IG Live and things like that.
Good old baby.
I get it from a business point of view, and like they're busy guys. I'm sure this is not their first priority. They'd
Yeah.
love to kind of like hand it over to, you know, a different team.
Yeah.
But I doubt Triller as a company even thinks about it as like the cultural juggernaut that it is.
They
Yeah.
just see the bag and say, yeah.
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 Exactly.
They probably just saw the bag, and now they're gonna have some
Yeah.
like, you know, 16 white interns that know nothing
I
about
wouldn't be
pop
surprised.
music,
Right.
Yeah.
and it's just
You're
gonna be.
going to see a Taylor Swift versus soon.
I
Someone
wouldn't be
said
surprised.
NSYNC
Taylor
versus
Swift
Backstreet
versus-
Boys.
Not even
I'll
Taylor
tune
Swift.
in, but
It's just gonna look lighter and lighter and lighter
Yeah.
and lighter till it becomes white.
white.
Yeah, for reals.
So
Let me
yeah.
tell you, Versus was a sinking ship. Like the Titanic.
It wasn't a sinking ship.
Yes, it was.
I agree.
Yep.
Apart from, to be fair, the Keisha Cole one I tapped in for.
That I didn't tap in for none.
Aside from that, I haven't
The best
really been inside.
The best ones
for a
I've
while.
seen are the Dream versus Sean Garrett and
That was a
the
good
Erica
one.
Badu and Jill Scott one.
That one.
Okay.
Oh,
Those
That-
ones
that was incredible.
I heard they were good.
Babyface and my guy Teddy was.
Teddy, it didn't
It
happen.
didn't happen.
It didn't happen, didn't it?
Yeah,
was
but
Uncle
yeah,
Chella.
but like
Uncle Chella. That's what that
yeah,
one
but
was.
it was nice, like the culture of like.
Of
the
course.
fuck up. Do you know
But
what I
then
mean?
when you have what's his name? What's that guy's name?
My guy Beanie Man, that's what.
No, that one's not bad.
That one
one's
was
not
cold.
bad.
I
I
enjoyed
didn't,
that
I
one.
didn't watch that. I didn't watch
It was
that.
cold. It was
I
really,
enjoyed
really
that one.
good.
I liked the switch of the setup as well.
Yeah, it was
Them
cold.
Having like
What's
the
his
whole
name?
clash setting.
What's his name?
Who?
What's his name?
What's his name?
What's his name? The guy that came out of jail not too long ago.
Bobby
Hey?
Schmurder.
No, not Boy Smedder.
Ma'am. Miss
I
Ma'am.
was like, what?
What's his name? 6ix9ine. No.
Oh God.
Whoa, we don't talk about that.
Oh, look, I was about to swear. Like I was
We
gonna
don't talk
go.
about that, man.
What's his name?
Who,
He just got married and he had a baby. Gucci Mane.
I was like, that could be several people.
Do you know
Yeah, that
what
was
I
a
mean?
many a man. Many a man.
All right.
Bear with me.
All
The
right.
Gucci Mane and what's his name? What's the other
Gucci.
guy?
Oh, Jeezy.
Do you know how dead that was?
That was
I
but
like
that was
Shiva
what. This is the thing. Like that's a culture thing. Like that was a win
Yeah.
for the culture.
Atlanta.
Like,
For
yeah,
Atlanta.
that was a big win for Atlanta.
Versus
Hotlanta.
Do you know what I mean?
Swiss Beats and Timbaland did the right thing.
But
It weren't gonna
by
last long.
selling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think it would have lasted.
It wasn't
Yeah,
gonna
as
last
the
long.
pandemic, we're, you know,
Do you know what I mean?
coming
He was
out
going
of it,
outside.
it's
We
like
weren't
a
concerned.
lot of that.
Yeah.
Sling that off the Triller so that they can go
3 a.m.,
bankrupt.
I'm gonna
And
out at
they-
3 a.m. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be
Bankrupt.
watching.
Yeah, word.
Not redundancy.
Yeah, redundancy.
I think it was on its way out the door, so it was a good time to sell it.
Yeah, let me make my bag.
Make your money. Make your
Yeah.
money.
That's
I
it.
hear that.
That's
I
See
it.
how,
definitely hear
but
that.
like it's different to what like No Signal are doing, for example. Like No Signal is all about like cultural preservation.
They're inside
Yeah.
the culture.
cultivation.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, I think the difference as well is like with the whole, you know, like recess culture as well. There's like a physical presence as well. It's not just the online
Yeah,
presence.
yeah,
Whereas
For real.
versus, I don't know if they're doing a versus day party out there, and
It
do
was
you know what I
literally
mean?
just a
Like
cute
it's not-
competition that
That wouldn't
Yeah.
even make sense. I don't
It
think
wouldn't.
people
That's
would
what I'm
engage with
saying.
that.
Yeah.
That's
People
what I'm
wouldn't
saying.
engage with that. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So that means it's out the door. Let's go.
Okay, cool. Well, then I think it's time for us to get into our main topic for today.
Yep.
So I really shouldn't be speaking. I think it's you guys that are going to be leading
Right.
this, not me.
So-
I'm one of the audience, but I'm happy to introduce it. For
Get out of
goodness
here.
sake.
Anyway.
I'm happy to introduce this on International Women's Day. You are not going to silence me, okay?
Word,
Was I
word.
silenced or was I silenced? Oprah, make some noise. All right. So we're going to do a topic. It's called expectation versus reality, right?
Yep.
And we're going to be touching on some topics that are important to us as women. Do you know what I mean? We're going to be focusing on us gals here. And we're going to be talking about some expectations that we may have had versus the actual reality of it and how that looks. Was that a good introduction, Michael? Do you have anything to add?
I thought that was
Or
beautiful.
feels.
Thank you.
I thought that was beautiful.
I'm still shocked.
Feels, yeah.
Thank you.
I'm still shocked.
Thank
But
you.
as Kesi said, expectations versus reality.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Expectations versus reality.
I just say before we get into this, I told you guys to rewind this question.
What's that? What
It's all over the place. I was about to say
That's
it.
my
I was like,
articulation. That's my articulation. That's my
Alright,
fault.
go on.
I sent it on iMessage.
Yeah, that's the one that's still.
All right.
Anyway, so we're gonna get straight into the main topic.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So, what was your expectations of life
This is so deep.
at this current age? So, looking back, what did you think you was going to either achieve? What did you think you was gonna be at this current age
Versus the reality.
versus the reality?
Okay. Yeah, I know. I was
So,
asking,
Falade, go with
Oh
you.
Yeah.
gosh. Honestly, I didn't imagine myself a lot at this age.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't. Honestly, because of many reasons, where I grew up,
Yeah.
how I grew up, my sexuality, being a queer black woman as well.
Mm.
It was very, very hard to imagine myself beyond that point
Yeah.
and the situation and the emotions I felt at that time.
Yeah.
But yeah, life has been good so far.
Oh, we
Love
can see.
that for you.
Love that for you, mate.
Love that for you.
But I can honestly say life only really started for me. Like I only took control of things when I was like 20, 21. And I'm 26 now. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot that's happened
Yeah.
before then and like even recently as well.
Yeah.
That has kind of make me take stock of things. But again, like I don't think I had much expectation because I just couldn't see how life would be because it was just too much going on.
That's mad. Because obviously we've had conversations at the back and we're all Nigerian here. I would have thought it would have been drilled into your head. You need to know what your career is by the time. Because my parents, not my parents, my outside family members, they would like, okay, well, you need to make sure you're a doctor. You need to make sure you're this. My brother studied law. My sister studied law. I was the black sheep. I was the black sheep. But they were still telling me you need to be a doctor. So I would have expected that for you as well.
No. So my mum was very like, quite like precious about me and my sister. So she kept us away from people.
Yeah.
And my mum was just like, whatever you do, you must do it well.
I like that.
That's what my parents said.
Yeah, whatever you do, you must do it well.
Yeah.
And obviously, she'd encourage certain things. Like for example, when I was younger, I loved watching documentaries, and my mum quite enjoyed watching documentaries as well. So she thought, oh, maybe you're going to study history or law or something like that. And I did end up studying history for my first degree anyway. So
wait,
how many degrees do you have? Do you know what I mean?
So you've done more than one degree?
Oh, tell us more.
Wait, because I'm hearing about PhDs. We defined this already.
How many do you have, Falade?
I have two so far and one pending.
Okay.
Pending.
What's that, PhD? Yeah? My jigger.
Doctor.
Come on.
Goodness. So the way I'm looking at the school system is just messed up, isn't it?
I mean, if you track back to the beginning of this episode, we discussed this. I'm just saying.
We did go through this.
No, that's sick. That's sick because even having conversations with Kesi and a lot of people at the back, that is how I want to kind of... What?
At the back.
At the back.
Or
the people
not
at the back.
Before the episode, but at the back.
At the back.
Right.
I want to be able to kind of do that to my kids as well.
Yeah.
In a sense that I don't want to put all the pressure on them like, oh, like you need to do this or you need to do that because obviously I've learned that that's a little bullshit. I would rather, whatever you're going to do it well. If it means selling Pokemon cards, because Pokemon cards, Daddy, the trauma's still here. The trauma's still here.
It's a dad talking to you, dad.
Like even with that, she talked a lot about like discipline, dedication, things
that's
like
what
that.
needs to be taught.
Yeah, so she gave you the instrumental, like
I think I've carried that with me, and there isn't a lot of trauma for me in terms of like career stuff.
Love that.
Thankfully,
Thank God.
thankfully.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you guys?
I think again, my parents were the same in that, like, whatever you want to do it well. My dad always said to me, if you want to be a bid man, you can be a bid man. Just make sure you're the best bid man around. Like, that's always what he said. So I've always kind of taken it that way. And yeah, they're not strict at all. They're not a traditional Nigerian family. We're all pretty chill, man. Like, we just crack on and do what we want to do. Yeah. So like, I think my mum has always seen that whatever, like from early, I was always going to be a creative, whatever that looks like. At the time, the extent of that was like being in radio or being a presenter. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't like being an artist or whatever. So yeah, they just expected that from me. And then I got into retail and that's just all I was ever doing. So I think my expectations were kind of set off like what my parents were low-key telling me, like, oh yeah, you're probably just going to be like a manager in like sales or whatever because you can sell. And that was just it. Yeah. So I didn't really have, similar to you, but obviously not for the same reasons. I didn't really have any expectations for myself. Like, I never thought that I needed to concern myself with more than like what I was at that time. And I've written a blog post on this before, but for a number of different reasons, like I did not see past where I was at, whether it was due to insecurities or whatever else. Like I did not see, not because I didn't see the need to look, not because I was lazy. I just could not see past where I was. I didn't see a possibility of me being better than where I was. I was just like grateful and content with what I had. Yeah. And if I lived to see another day, then yeah, we're good. And then that was it. Like I didn't
sound like
plan.
You grew up in Compton.
Oh,
God damn.
This sounds like a
I never thought I was 21. Like it was just grateful. It was nothing like that. And the thing is, it wasn't a traumatic like upbringing either. It was just like I never saw the need to look past what I had. Okay. And not because I was super privileged, but just because like I didn't. We can get into this all day, but I just like mentally, I did not believe that I deserved more than I had. So I just felt like, okay, what I've got is what I've got, and I'm here. Do you know what I mean? So that was my reason. My reality, I'm nice, and that's it. I'm Gucci. Life is Gucci.
I like that.
Yeah, so I have no major complaints. But yeah,
What about
that's
yourself?
me. What about you, Nat?
Oh God. Well, I don't know why, but my expectations of being the age I am now, I think it's a lot of TV, to be honest, because I thought I'd be carrying a briefcase. Don't ask me why, but I thought I'd have a briefcase.
Don't get it twisted.
You know the ones there where they just grab the coffee.
Oh,
Somebody's
gosh.
made the whole breakfast on the table. Sorry, I gotta go.
Yeah, I
grab the
gotta
coffee
rush.
real quick.
I'll see you at dinner.
I don't even know what that job it entailed, but for some reason, I really
Yeah,
thought
I hear
that
that.
that was it.
Yeah.
But again, I feel like it's so interesting because a lot of my friends have had that pressure of be a lawyer, be a doctor. But speaking to you guys as well, you've not had that pressure.
No.
Like I had a very similar thing where, like, for my parents, it was more of an education thing. It was like, whatever you do, study it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I kind of had like all my little creative bits here and there. But I kind of saw them as hobbies, and I couldn't differentiate between, having it as academia was the only route in my head, only because of the type of school that I went to as well, which is a very academic school as well, in the middle of nowhere. So for me, I saw all these little things, like, for example, I dabbled in like production for a little bit, but I just saw that as like a, like a pastime type of thing.
Yeah.
I never saw it as this could be, a career for me. So I really just like tunnel visioned myself into like a vocational career, if that makes sense. It was only as I started to get older and I started meeting more people again, going to uni, etc., that I started to see way more outside of my little school / sixth form in the middle of nowhere. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, basically the same as you guys. Where I am now, I feel like I've gotten to an age and a point where I am now starting to own those aspects of myself as well, rather than just being like, okay, career. Okay, career's patterned, like conventional careers patterned. You know what I mean? So now I can really just dabble in all of my other, passions and things that have driven me for so long, but I've just put them in the back of my mind as like hobbies.
Yeah. I hear that.
And I think definitely in this time and season that we're in, it's definitely given us a lot of time to like think about our passions and what we want to go into. Like we said on numerous occasions, like we would not have this right now if we didn't have a lockdown.
Yeah,
Lockdown did not happen.
The Pampana did something though.
Yeah, something. Pakurumo was really good for something.
100%.
Yeah,
now,
thanks.
So what were your family's expectation of you versus reality?
Oh,
Okay.
goodness.
Do you want to go first?
You know what?
I'll go first.
No, let's start
go
with
from
that.
this way.
Yeah, and then
let's go from this
So
way.
what was your family's expectations of you?
I feel like their expectations stemmed from the fact that I was a very science babe anyway in school. So it wasn't like they expected me to go into a medical field or a science field, etc. It was more because of the fact that I showed interest in that stuff. It wasn't like a pressurizing expectation from them.
Yeah.
So again, obviously I work in healthcare, so I did kind of go down that route in a roundabout way, but I got there.
Yeah.
And yeah,
It's a journey, isn't it?
really,
Yeah.
It's a journey.
I think so. I'm 27 now. Do you know what? Honestly, I'm very grateful to God. My parents have never given me the when will you marry, when will you have kids. They've never, ever in my life.
Is it
never
this
happened.
year?
I've only got that.
Well,
I've only got that recently.
Will
Still,
you
can't
be
lie.
single forever?
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
I've never. They've never done that with me. It's always been pretty chill. Yeah, but the only expectation that I think my family had maybe a couple of years ago is I would have a kid by now. I'm 27.
Really?
Yeah.
As in, like,
What?
To be fair, I kind of had
Brother.
something
They just
What the
similar.
hell
want
is
you
that,
wild
man?
and then have a kid.
So
or-
my mum, she had her first, like my older sister when she was 28, right? That's goody.
Okay.
I'm a year away.
Okay.
All right, that's not on the cards in a year's time.
All right.
So I think, the immediate expectation was like, raw, like you're coming up to your 30s. I'm
Where's the
expecting
child?
you. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know
Like,
what's
do you know what I
mad?
mean?
Because I hear this again from a lot of like people that have grown up in Nigerian households as well.
Yeah.
And I kind of had that expectation for myself because, again, fam, media fucked me up growing
Yeah,
up. Like,
words.
like, I was talking to you lot about this the other day of how, fam, when I was watching Moesha, I was thinking Andel, the lady that owned the
Andel,
shop, was
yeah.
one grown auntie. She was supposed to be 28. I said,
What?
She was supposed to be 28.
She was
supposed to be-
28.
She was 28,
She was 28 in the show.
And they really
Looking
auntified
47.
her.
Look at his face.
Auntified
I'm
her.
shocked, you know. I thought she was like in her
It's like,
late 40s.
Fam, this is what I'm saying. So in my head, I was like, I have to be a grown woman.
Yeah.
My mum didn't have me.
Mauritius stepmom, right?
With the short hair. No,
No, the one that
Oh, the one that owned the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
40. What's going on?
Yeah.
No, she was supposed to be 28.
Not 28.
But I think something that added to the pressure, it wasn't just our parents and the
girlfriends.
tradition,
Yup, don't even.
but this is what I've been told. Once women get to the age of 30.
Oh,
That's caps. My mum had me at 31. My mum had me at 31.
Give me a break. I heard that time is ticking. I think
ticking.
Yeah,
that was an agenda that was pushed so much in the 90s and early 2000s.
But I do think that there is. You're the healthcare babe here, so chime in anytime.
Yes, let's go.
But
so,
I definitely
wait, before you continue, Kesi. So at the age of 30, what happens?
No, I definitely heard like things. I've never gone to check, but I think it's like from the age of like 33 or 34 that they say that like your biological clock comes into play.
But I can say that is cap.
Wow.
Because we do pregnancy checks on women up to 60.
Woo!
So it is really cap.
You're so annoying.
Everyone is getting it in.
Cap.
Everyone is
At
getting
the
it in.
age of 60?
Yeah.
So
I'm hearing
55
Abraham.
to 60.
No, Abraham and Sarah.
No.
Like that is confirmed. Like 55 to 60
No,
is our pregnancy check age. Like anyone over that age bracket, we don't check.
Right.
So it's like even if you're 50, we still ask if you've gone through menopause.
Yeah.
As long as you're not gone through menopause, you can still get a
You
bracket.
ready?
Anything is
Technically.
possible. Yeah.
Wait.
Michael.
So there's so wait, there's women that are 60 that are still getting pregnant.
No, of course, but Kenya Moore. Sorry, I know this is so ignorant, but Kenya Moore from Real Housewives, she had a baby. She was like 51.
No.
Do you guys watch Real Housewives? Kenya, she just had the baby the other day.
Yeah, but
she's like
51.
50. She's in her 50s.
Oh no, she old.
She's old.
Yeah, she old.
Come on,
51
50 ain't
even
old.
old.
No, but she's.
I don't
she's
mean
in
old
her
like
50s.
Abraham.
But to
I
have-
just mean old.
Leave Abraham alone, guys.
She's 50.
What did he do to you?
So she's old, but you know.
Yeah,
like,
Kenya Moore.
you know,
Okay,
50,
she's
you know.
50, so she must have had Brooklyn when she was like 47. So it's a thing.
It is definitely a
It's,
thing.
it's the pressures from society.
I think, I definitely think it was
Because,
like a societal
again, like
thing.
girlfriends. These lot were crying about. Not
I'm
having
30
a man,
and I'm not
having them.
married.
But
Yeah.
but it was something that was definitely pushed onto a lot of women. Even till this day, a
100%.
lot of African parents
When will you
are
marry?
like,
Yeah.
when will you marry?
is a thing.
Do you know what? The marriage thing, I get where they're coming from, but at the same time, the time that we live in is a bit different to them. A lot of them migrated to the UK, and it was like, look, you can't just be
Darling,
going
on a
about like
bicycle.
you're here to build a foundation. That's the whole
A lot
point.
of them are already married when they came.
Yup.
As well.
That's
Like
it.
my parents were married when they came.
Same.
That's
same
it.
with mine.
So they had already built the foundation. It was just them coming here to just start a better life. A lot of them did come here and they wanted to start that foundation here and get married. So I think that's where the pressure comes from, and they've kind of just thrown that onto us as well.
Yeah.
And they haven't been able to kind of like
Let that go.
westernize themselves.
But
Like
so many things are different. Like buying a house is different. The price is different. Like the opportunity to make things happen is different. So the age in which we're going to do things versus when they did things, it's not going to be the
It's-
same.
And there's no problem with that as well. It's,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
just
there's
breaking
no
down that mindset of by this age you have to do
I
this,
need to
by
do
this
X, Y,
age
Z.
you need to
Yeah.
do this, and da 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 da. Like freeing yourself from that, you're living life. Like
Right.
what's my girl's name that wrote the book I wasn't allowed to read as a kid? What's that book? Harry Potter.
oh man,
Oh, not
I was
J.K. Rowling.
not allowed
I
that
was
book.
expecting one sex book. Man said J.K. Rowling.
What have no
Jesus
business with a sex
Christ.
book in my child adolescence?
honestly, if you didn't say woman, I was about to say Floyd Mayweather.
What?
You know he can't read.
Oh,
Yeah, but
no,
we're
no.
not-
That's not his fault, though.
Michael, pass the mic.
This is a mad
It's not his
tangent.
fault, okay?
Sit
That's
back.
not his fault.
Not his fault. Okay.
Sit down.
That's not his fault.
Sorry, 50.
Let's not shame
Let's
people
continue.
for
Let's not
illiteracy.
shame people for not being able to
Gosh.
read.
Yeah, let's
Michael,
not shame people.
don't let us send you to the gulag.
Yeah, sorry guys, I don't mean it like that.
Oh, did you not? I said, I
Say
don't mean
sorry
it like
to him to
that.
the camera.
Say sorry to Floyd.
Hell no,
Go on, say sorry to Floyd.
hell no. Get out of here, Floyd.
But yeah, go on, Tobi. What did you want to say?
No, I mean, we pretty much passed what I was
Yeah.
going to say. I kind of forgot it too.
Okay,
It's kind of bad still.
let's move to the next question.
So Falade, what about yourself?
Oh my God, I've disappointed my parents.
Oh,
You can't say that. You can't say that.
No, but like, oh God. Obviously being queer is just not it for them.
yeah.
It's just not it. Even the way I look, I present myself as a person is just not it for them either. But I think what overshadows it just a teeny bit is my academic success.
Yeah, got it.
Just a smidge.
And just the fact that I've been able to achieve things and like live decently to them, you know.
Yeah,
I have a
whatever that
question.
means.
Did you grow up in like a church house essentially? Like
Yeah. Oh my God.
did your parents
Church.
do the academic Olympics
Oh,
at church? Oh, my daughter is doing this. My son is doing
Very
this.
much like church.
Yeah.
And it's not even just my parents. Like I feel like when people realize, I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed, but I don't think, hopefully, anyone has the audacity to talk to my parents about it.
Yeah.
Or talk to me or approach me, because, boy,
It's not your business.
I will give it to you.
But that's the thing, is that
I will give it to you.
this is what I was actually
literally.
going to actually remember my question. I think it's mostly outside pressure, because I'm really
Yeah,
thinking about it.
yeah.
Like, I mean, I know from our parents specifically, they never really put pressure on us to do anything really. Truly. But it was always when you got to the parties and it'll be the aunties and uncles.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if it's like an honorary thing where aunties and
Children are
uncles
kind
just
of like almost like trophies. So they're
Trophies.
kind of like showing them off, like,
Exactly.
yeah, my
Yeah,
son does this, my
my son
daughter
does
does
this.
this.
Yeah,
But even then, like I never really saw my parents doing anything like that in terms of like trying to show their kids off as being a trophy. But it was like the aunties and uncles for
the
some
aunties
reason.
and uncles love it.
I'm not sure they feel like they're obligated to just be out here just putting pressure on children to be like, we're gonna tell you how you're supposed to be from a young age. And then that obviously might scare your parents in a sense, because they'll be like, oh, if your aunties and uncles are saying this, then we should obviously be saying something too.
I actually have a theory
my
about
parents-
that. I'll let you go on.
My parents weren't really like comparing me to like anyone else's kids or like in terms of academics. It was kind of like, oh, what will people say? You know,
Got it.
like,
Their image.
is the life you're living godly kind of thing? Because my mum is very, very religious. She's very like prayer and Bible study and everything. And like, I felt like when I told her, she felt like she had done something wrong.
Yeah.
Like it was her that
That
had
she had
done something
failed
wrong.
in
like,
some way. Yeah.
had she not prayed hard enough? Had she
Yeah.
not,
Or she
you know,
done
tithed?
something. Yeah.
Had she not tithed enough? Had she not, you know, is there something that she did when she was younger that caused this? So I think dealing with that was really, really stressful, and like dealing with the weight of expectation of, you know, who I was meant to be. And for a while, like when I was much younger, I really like, I did feel that pressure, and I was just like, you know what?
You have to let go, man.
Yeah.
No, like even I think a lot of people go through this and just say, you know what, I'm never gonna tell anyone. I'm never gonna have the relationship that I want. I'm never gonna have the life I live. That's something I just have to accept for myself.
Yeah.
And I did think about marrying a man and having that, you know, nuclear family and just kind of like living a lie. And then it just got to a point where you meet so many beautiful people
Yeah.
that are out there living their lives, and you're like, they're no different to me though. Like, what are they doing that's so like
That's so
different?
Yeah.
That they are able to exist within themselves in the way that they want to. So I was just like, nah, life is too short. I must live in a way. And I think regret is like a massive, massive burden as well. Like I never want
the biggest.
Yeah. I never wanted to like take stock of my life when I was like maybe like 70 or 80 or retirement age and think, wow, there's
Realize
so
I
many
lost.
experiences.
Yeah,
I lost
yeah.
out on like meeting the love of my life, or
Yeah.
I'm in like this horrible marriage, or like, you know, loads of people do it. I read articles every day about people, you know, oh, I'm a gay man in Nigeria. I'm looking for a wife who's also gay or queer, who just doesn't want to get married, and we can get like have a marriage of convenience and, you know, just satisfy our parents. And I was just like,
That's
that
not
ain't
the life.
it.
Yeah,
That's not it. But
It's mad.
yeah, so I think that's where I've kind of fallen short of my parents' expectations.
Yeah.
And I think it's a bit disappointing now, because I still think like they're holding on to hope a little bit.
Yeah.
God,
But
let that go, hon.
that's their business.
Yeah, respectfully.
Not mine.
It's not a phase, mom.
It
Yeah,
seems
at
like
all.
That's their business
At
and
all.
not mine.
You know,
so.
what, it seems like
Yeah.
that's a reoccurring thing with the African household, in the sense that they have their kind of what was you gonna say?
Generally speaking.
Yeah, generally
bad,
speaking.
yeah.
No, the only reason why I'm saying this is that they obviously have their expectations of what they want you to be. Not in a sense that like all of you have said, my parents didn't actually force me to do anything, but they had an expectation of you.
Yeah.
They wanted you to obviously be great. They wanted you to be in a certain situation at this age. And I feel like that pressure alone is the pressure that we kind of feel. Some of us have shaken it off and we're like, you know what, I'm gonna live my life, enjoy it too. But I feel like a lot of us, that is what is going on till this day.
I think a lot of the pressures that I have, like when I want to do well for myself, I definitely feel like, oh, what will my parents say if they realize that I failed? I don't feel that too much, praise be.
Yeah.
Because genuinely, like, I have messed up a lot in my life. I've done a lot of things I'm not proud of. My parents have, like, been there. So I in that sense, like, I have to give credit where credit is due. Like, my parents have never made me feel like if you fail, it's done, you're finished. But I definitely say to myself, like, I don't want to fail. I don't want my parents to think like I just wasted my life. Like, I don't want them to think I've done X, Y, Z. So I do keep that in my mind. But yeah, it's not like I'm grateful. Like, it hasn't been a mad pressure, but it's definitely something I think of.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where I'm at.
All right.
Deep diving.
Yeah, I know,
Deep
right?
dive.
I didn't realize we was going here.
Yeah. Don't worry. I've got another question that's gonna obviously soothe you guys.
Okay, a little bit lighter.
All right.
Okay.
So, what do you people, yes, expect the female sneakerhead to look like? What do people expect it to look like? Because obviously,
what do people expect it to look like?
Yeah, what do people expect it to look like?
Versus the reality, or just
versus the reality?
Who wants to go first?
I think people expect the female sneakerhead to look like Aleli May.
I hear that.
We gonna start right there, right
think-
there.
Yeah, Aleli May. I
didn't
think.
expect that.
Okay,
I
but
didn't
no,
as well.
no, but wait. Land.
I think
Land.
she's the most kind of like palatable version of what a lot of people imagine a black woman to be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think her style is again like very palatable to a lot of people and very like it can fit a lot of people. You could put a lot of the outfits that she wears on a lot of different bodies.
Right.
But then that's the thing. You know, it's not, there's nothing about it that's, to me, that's new, fresh, you know. But yeah, I think a lot of people think that, or desire for the female sneakerhead to look like Aleli May, to have that kind of style, like, oh, she wears sneakers, but she could wear a heel. But like, not that there's anything wrong with it, but I feel like sometimes there just needs to be a different face and a different body and a different personality and a different, just
Skin
different
tone.
skin tone, a different person and a different background in the room. I don't know.
Do you know what's mad? When I look at trainers, I don't look at her, you know.
It's not about that though. It's about what. It's about what. It's not even necessarily about Lele May. It's about when you think of a female sneakerhead, who do you see?
Yeah.
I hear that.
And the question, and a bigger question. Nat, do you want to go next?
Goodness. Look, wow. Wow. Damn,
When I
okay.
start talking, I don't know when I'll finish.
Y'all gonna do it to me?
Go ahead.
Basically, oh God. I mean, the off rip is coming on record right now.
Oh,
God
gosh.
damn.
God. All right, let's hear it. Go on.
All right. So I feel like a lot of the perception of a sneakerhead in this 2021, I don't know if it's because of the pampana, but
Not the panty dropper.
panty droppers.
Oh God.
Woo! My
All I'm gonna say,
God.
I'm not going to incriminate myself,
Right, okay.
but there is a particular aesthetic ATM that is getting rinsed by
Goodness.
redacted brands, redacted paid partnerships,
My God.
and redacted hashtag ads.
Okay.
I hear that.
And it's
I hear
because
that.
everybody, how do I put it? It's again this whole thing of, if I keep it a buck, black women have always been the backbone of so many aspects of life.
We've been the inspiration.
The inspiration,
Juice, the
be it
Maggie, the
hip-hop,
source of
be
everything.
it streetwear, be it sneakers, be it whatever. But it's only marketable when it's on a different complexion. And touching on the Lele May thing, because I respect her hustle, I respect what she's done, I respect her designs, etc. But I was saying this, was it yesterday I was saying this?
Yesterday,
But, it was
We was talking
yesterday.
about it.
It's because of her aesthetic. It's like you can look at her from a distance and be like, this is a Hispanic woman. You can dress her up as a white woman. You can dress her up as a black woman. You can dress her up. Do you know what I mean? And it's that racial
Ambiguity, for sure.
ambiguity that is what's popping. Or somebody who is from a quote unquote proper background who is now doing something that is
Trying something different.
that
Like
seems
Nunu from
unconventional for said background.
Lauren London from ATL. Think about it.
Yup.
Yeah. I agree. I agree.
I'm not gonna go too more inside that, but
Yeah.
y'all already know
What it is.
what it is.
What about yourself?
I have many thoughts that I'm not gonna share. I don't have.
Just a crumb.
It's a safe space.
I've
a
got. It's
sprinkle.
not about the safety of this place. I think that the bigger issue is that if I asked you guys, what does a male sneakerhead look like, you wouldn't be able to tell me.
Because it could be
Because
anything.
it could be anybody.
Yes.
Yeah,
And that's the
it could be
problem.
anything.
That you can't do that for women. That
Cookie
there
cut.
is
They cookie cut us.
Yeah.
Like there's a cookie
Checkmate.
cutter
check Queen's Gambit. Okay.
times two.
I think. All right now. I think that is the problem.
C13.
Yeah. There are that is the problem, right?
Exactly.
I'm here to blow your mind.
Yeah.
For
No.
real.
Yeah?
So.
That is the problem. That is the problem that we have, is the fact that like we're here, us three are here like debating how she looks and whatever.
Yeah.
For us, you do that. You could not do it.
Yeah.
You could not say he looks like this.
I could.
No,
Fat
you
Joe.
couldn't. You couldn't. Like you
Couldn't.
He's being a troll. You can't let
Fat
him.
Joe.
Not the capper.
Not you.
Not the capper.
Not you.
Fat Joe. DJ Khaled.
I say all of this to say, like, I think part of the problem is the fact that there is a particular set of people, a particular look. There is a particular aesthetic that is spearheading a culture that doesn't belong to anybody, but it thrives off a particular culture that isn't the face of said culture.
Okay.
Big facts.
That's all I can do. That's all I can say. But where
said a lot.
where I said, I said a lot.
You said a lot.
I'm not going to say any more. But my stance is I think the main issue is that there is a face for this, but you can't say that with your male counterparts. I think that is a big issue in itself. And it also means, as a response to that, is that the people that don't look like that aesthetic,
They're in the
you'll
shadows.
never see them.
Do you know what?
You'll never see them.
Do you know what I've just thought about? I want to see the older black women.
Yeah.
You know,
Words.
the older black
People
women that
like
have been
Ketch.
collecting.
You know,
Yeah.
you know
Right,
Ketch,
right.
right?
Yeah,
Keep
yeah,
hold
yeah.
tight, Ketch.
Because
Shout out to Black Sneaky.
alongside all
Honestly.
these kind of male OGs that we think about, you know,
Yeah.
the usual names, like I'm sure that black women
Yeah.
were right there beside them.
Absolutely.
Like I want to hear from older black women, and
Absolutely.
women that are in their 30s, 40s, the OGs,
I
people
think
that
the only
lived in
person
New
that
York,
comes to
Chicago.
mind is Vashti.
Yeah.
She's the only one that comes
And
to mind.
even then,
Yeah, I want to hear
I
from
was
the
saying that in my head.
older,
Yeah.
the
Even
older
then,
black
though,
women. Yeah,
That's-
even
that's-
then.
that's an
Come
idea,
on,
you know?
Even
Let's
though,
do a documentary.
like,
it's not
then.
even that, but it's not about documentary. It's not the fact that like they need visibility. It's the fact that why weren't they seen in the first place?
Yes,
like,
exactly.
I don't want to. It's
Exactly.
not about bringing awareness. It's about where were they? Why aren't they
Exactly.
being included in
And why
this story?
why don't they have collabs?
But
Like,
let's not be naive here, in a sense that we know the reason why they weren't seen.
It's not about knowing the reason. Again, I have many thoughts. It's not about knowing the reason, right? It's not about that. It's about like, it's not right. Do you know what I mean?
course.
Like, of course, we can do the whole, but you know that like racism and colorism exists. Do you, like, we can do that with anything.
Yeah.
All I'm
But
gonna
what are we
say.
gonna do? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like it's frustrating as
Yeah.
a dark skinned black woman,
Facts.
especially like someone that deals with content creation and like I'm interested in sneakers and whatever, and we talk about opportunities, especially because obviously this week was International Women's Day. The amount of opportunities that were spread out to people, we can't go here, man.
Let's not go there.
Yeah, let's not do this.
All I'm gonna say to round that up,
Please do.
is-
Please round it up because I can't.
everybody's
Yeah.
mood board has a Leah, but how many of y'all look like a Leah? But that's all I'm gonna say on that.
and it's crazy
Like it.
because for me, growing up, I had no inspiration. I inspired myself.
Yeah, same.
Love that.
I had no inspiration.
But not out of like because of how much I love myself. I hate myself.
It's because like
It's because there was nobody else. There was no one. It's not because I love myself.
To be fair, I hear that as well because I feel like we spoke about this as well the other day. Like the whole aesthetic of wearing baggy clothes, etc., and all that.
Yeah,
For example,
yeah.
for me, stemmed from being a tall babe.
yes,
I had to wear men's
I
wear
feel you.
because
Yeah.
what women's clothes were doing length 36
Right.
back a day. Do you know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Like I had to.
Length
I had-
36,
Right,
man.
right.
could not be getting my own sizes and things, so I had to make what I could get work.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? But now it's an aesthetic.
Yeah.
Now you'll see baggy man's dad's jeans, whatever,
Oh, dad jeans.
in a petite and whatever.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Black women are the blueprint,
Facts.
always and forever.
I hear
Yeah.
that.
Facts.
and
Really
we are
facts.
always mined for data.
I think mind is really
I hear
important.
that.
Always
Yeah.
mined for some sort of data.
I
The
hear
term mind is very, very important.
Literally,
You're definitely the backbone, the foundation.
100%.
What the fuck is the backbone though if you don't?
No,
do you
I
know
hate.
what
No,
mean?
do you know what?
No, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying like it's the frustration of like I don't want to be the
At the back.
backbone.
We don't want to be
You
the
want-
neck.
You want.
I want to be the whole.
We don't
You
body.
wanna
want to
be the
be. You want to
neck.
be the cranium.
the whole body, bro.
We want to be the
Yaddy,
body.
yaddy.
Yeah, I want to be the whole body.
Yaddy,
You're
yaddy.
talking about. I'm tired of carrying people on my back. It is that
Yeah.
that idea of like black
Goodness.
women, especially dark skin. I mean, we really
Labor.
opened.
Labor.
Yeah, it's this idea of do you see every time I'm like, oh, I hate labor. I hate the idea of labor. It's because like in so many contexts, we don't want to do this today.
We don't want
In
no
so-
guys.
but yeah,
having children.
outside of all of that, man, it's outside of this idea of like black women, dark skinned black women tend to like be the
carry the brunt of everything.
Be the carriers.
What, the advocates for suffering?
Of suffering, of nothing but suffering. And you've got the Kim Kardashians and the similar aesthetics and the Kardashian-esque being the beneficiaries of the culture.
Boxer braids.
We always sow the seeds.
It's jarring.
We always sow the seeds, but never bear
Reap
the
the harvest.
Yeah, we never reap the harvest.
My God.
I like that.
And do you know what? We can do this
I don't
forever.
like it, but I like the analogy.
Yeah.
Well done.
There's a lot to be said on it. There's not much we can do. But
yeah.
to answer your original question about what does the female sneakerhead look like, the problem is that there is a look that a female sneakerhead should be. Exactly. That is the bigger issue. And the reality is up for debate. I have questions on what the reality is versus what it should be.
The visible reality is very in line with what the expectation is. That's what I'm going to say. But the actual factual reality is, like, even looking at us across here, for example, do you know what I mean? There's so many different aesthetics. There's so many different ways in which people interact with sneakers.
100%.
I feel like what you guys were saying with Falade May and like people like Tiana Taylor and all these type of people, because I can kind of put them in the same boat in the sense that their look is very similar. Yeah, it doesn't,
and it's transferable across.
It's like, I think that's the key. Like you said, it's like the bit that can be replicated. But I feel like what is sad is that there's so many different dimensions to it. Like there's so many different looks. There's so many different types of women that isn't being shown in the industry.
Like, I've seen I've met black women that will wear like the thrifted vintage dresses with a pair of ones or a pair of whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like some high tops, but you don't see them visible in what's marketed. Do you know what I mean? It's always baggy this, baggy that. Crop top here with the baggy this and you know what I mean?
If you're gonna wear a baggy jean, you better make sure you got your tits out, basically.
Or those stiletto Jordan ones.
Abs or your stomach out.
Stiletto Jordan ones.
Not saying that that's even bad. Not saying that they can't exist. It's just that we just need more kind of
that can't be the be all and end
diverse
all
representation.
The female sneakerhead.
That's
crazy.
As we are now drawing to the end of the episode.
Yes.
So what do you guys expect in the sneaker industry in 2020, or what would you want from 2021 moving onwards?
I want a
Christmas list now.
I'd love a bigger space to talk about stuff like this. I'd love like a women's only event where women can come together and just, you know, trade, buy, do whatever.
Sneakers is actually
have a drink.
Something like that in the pipeline still coming up soon. So I'm a holly out for that.
A safe space for all women, emphasis on all women, to kind of come together and have that vibe, you know, without the pressure of feeling like, oh, if I don't look this way, if I don't have these Jordans, if I don't have these Yeezys, that I can't be cool and I can't be chill and I can't talk to other people as well. Because it's very like, in everything, there's always a mean girl's attitude. Like, oh, you don't have this, then you must be like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'd love to see more like of a women's event, some sort of thing like that.
What about you, Nat?
I feel like I just want to see more full size runs on things as well. Like it's the full size run for me, really and truly, because
never felt that.
Yeah.
Never.
I have. No, but there was a period of time even for me, because I'm a UK 8 and there were certain quote unquote women's shoes that came out that didn't reach a size 8 back in the day. Do you remember? Like,
that's
even
really
like
dumb.
Yeah, for real.
Mad.
And even one time, I'll never forget, I was at Offspring actually one time, and it was, you know, the days, was it Offspring I was at somewhere anyway, and it was like one of those ones where an in-store like drop had happened, and there was a guy outside who was like, oh yeah, I can plug you, I can get you a pair of kicks. What base sizes? I said, what's a base size?
Lord have mercy, not base size.
I said, what's a base size?
Really
I said, fam,
what the hell is a base size?
What is that?
Like babe,
anything
like
under a
babe.
6,
like 2.5,
yeah.
3, 4.
But I think is the average size not for a woman?
Doesn't matter what the average
no,
size
but that's
is.
It's like a 5.56.
So that's the reason why I feel like it only stopped at a 6, because the average size for a woman is a size 6.
The average size of clothes is a size 12. Does that mean we shouldn't buy it for size 14, 16?
I get that, but trainers,
No, it's
I'm digging a hole and I'm trying to jump out of it.
Yeah, but
like someone on my side should
You've been
be
due
wearing
for the
what?
gulag a long time, man.
Yeah.
Go on, that. What are you saying?
But yeah, no, that's essentially what I'm trying to see, man. I'm trying to see more full size runs. I'm trying to see redacted brands start slapping the metallic and neon and calling it a woman's shoe.
Don't
Or
redact
stars.
Nike. What's goodie? Like, what's going on, bro?
You got to square up.
Shiny shoes.
Shining.
Shining.
Okay, so right up.
Yeah, I think the same. I think inclusive sizes is absolutely necessary. It's an absolute must. I think a safe space for women to be sneakerheads without not just pressures, but like also as well. Yeah, we don't need to touch on it too much, but we've spoken about this before. Like the reselling industry, selling on Depop, selling on certain spaces without like the harassment that some men that are pissed can give. It's quite difficult for a lot of women. It's quite intimidating for a lot of women.
Yeah.
If you think about like, there have been so many trainers that I've so many trainers I've sold in my life and time, right? And you want to do the whole like, let's meet up and collect and do all of that stuff. Michael will tell you, we don't have time.
Yeah,
We don't even have the time. We don't even have the time.
I'm gonna tell you off mic.
Yeah. But there are so many instances where I'm like, no, I can never collect because I'm a woman and someone will just rubbish me.
I feel like sometimes when I've gone to collect or gone to sell, they're surprised. They're like, oh,
so we can't rush you.
Yeah.
Oh, so we can't box you the way that we plan.
Or
we
they
can't
just,
rubbish
I think
you the
they'll
way
be
we plan.
surprised that, oh, you're a woman, but like, look at your feet, look how tall you are. I'm like,
Right.
Just give me my money.
I would love just give me my
That's why I
key
just-
Also, can I just add quickly to that as well, and also respect our knowledge, please.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
just think
oh
because
God.
I'm a woman that I'm buying a shoe just because.
yeah. I've stopped meeting up with
Yeah,
people
sure.
unless I know them personally. I've stopped meeting up. With
Yeah.
people.
I think one more thing, because we're well over time. But one thing I would definitely say is, you see that base sizes comment that you just made?
Yeah.
There are there's a lot of ignorance.
A lot of ignorance.
There's a lot of ignorance, like even
particular
like
phrase of
amongst
mine.
like our like not it's not someone that just looks like one idiot that will be saying it. It's everybody. Everybody has
legit.
an ignorant comment to make about women. I was in a clubhouse room the other day, right? And this guy he was a reseller and he was saying something along the lines of like, when females buy from me,
Females.
the female foot
Female
they're just
foots.
looking for a cute Jordan 1 mid. That's why they buy mids, because the female foot is just a cute one.
don't lie. The numbers don't lie.
Guy. The thing is, like, there wasn't even any outrage. If I wasn't in the room, if Nat wasn't in the room, there would be no outrage.
I had to turn my mic on and be like, pardon.
Excuse
Shut
me?
that your
yeah,
trap.
Like a lot of people, they don't even see the issue with that. So I think
They're just
what
like,
I would want,
yeah.
what I would want is common sense. I would want that level of inclusiveness or inclusivity, whichever one it is, to the point where like comments like that, you don't let those
Can't
things
run,
slide.
bro.
They can't run.
Yeah.
If I said to you, anyway, men are like, you're size 10, or you niggas under size 10 are small boys. These
Exactly.
conversations don't run.
Yeah.
So I would expect, that same type of respect and like, you know how to apply common sense in certain instances. Apply that with women as well.
I remember, did I show you the comment of the guy when I was like, I told him, he was asking like what size of shoe I got for myself. And I was like, I got UK9. He was just like, what? And I was like, I'm 6'1". Like, what size am I meant to be?
They're expecting
Squeeze my
base sizes, fella. They don't.
If I was a 6, I'd fall over all the time. My
My
feet are in
God.
proportion to my body. I'm sorry if that's like
Facts.
offensive to you.
Big
But
facts.
But I don't. It's not like, oh God. Anyway, that is not a surprise. Like, you don't even have to say I'm 6'1". What?
Okay.
Like, what do you mean?
And
Like,
what?
what's wrong with you?
Yeah, I hear that.
God. Anyway, I say all of this to say like the same sense and common sense that you can apply to men, just apply it to women.
yeah.
I'm not asking for the shiniest shoe in the land. I'm not even. I'm not asking for a women's exclusive. I'm just asking for you to apply the same sense you apply to
Big
men
facts.
to women. I don't need a women's exclusive. I don't
Words
need you
to
to
TT
Yeah.
Finley
bias.
for that as
Do you know what I
well.
mean?
Yeah.
Word to TT for that. Shout you out.
Shout out to you.
Well, thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you for
much.
joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Thank
I
you.
really
I think it's
appreciate
really
you guys.
insightful.
No, it has. Happy International Women's Day.
Thank you.
Women's
Even
month.
though-
Women's month.
Okay.
The
Whole
month, baby.
Yup.
That's good then. All right.
Yup.
Well,
yeah, this was a good episode, man.
This was the Golden Jubilee with DBTH.
Yes, sir. Episode 50. Somebody fact check
It's
that.
the
man.
Golden Jubilee. Damn, I don't
Somebody
know if it's
fact
golden.
check. Let me
Kesi,
go-
please.
I remember that from
round
primary school still. Do you remember Golden Jubilee in primary school?
I remember,
Do you
but I
remember
don't
that?
remember
know what the number
year
was.
it is.
I don't remember the number.
Guess what? As she says it, spin it back to me.
what?
What is it? Thank you.
Like you didn't want to apologize to Floyd. You better
shush
big
mouth.
He needs to apologize for Floyd.
Episode 50
It is the Golden Jubilee.
with DBTH.
All right. Well, let's say thank you
Hey.
very, very much to our two guests, Miss Dr. Falade.
Oh no,
Doctor.
Don't say no. Once you get a PhD, it's doctor.
Alright.
Oh god.
Dr. Falade in the building. Thank you so much for joining us. You want to plug your socials, etc, etc?
Let the gang know
find
you.
me at FA1ADE on Instagram and on Twitter.
Amazing. Do you want to talk a bit more?
Whoa! Mush mouth.
I mean, Mao, do
Big
you
mouth,
want
big
to talk
mouth,
a bit
big
more
big mouth.
about? It's be about. Do you know what I'm saying? A bit Mao, a bit about.
A
A bit more about your the research that you're doing. Any
So-
call outs, etc., etc.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. So I'm looking to speak to people who identify as Black queer female artists that make R&B music, whether it be contemporary or alternative.
Amazing.
That live. You don't have to come from, but just live in London, LA, Atlanta, or New York, or
Sick.
Lagos, Nigeria.
Let's go.
Please, you can DM me on Twitter or Instagram. I don't bite. I'm very, very friendly.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll put all the details in the YouTube
Chip chat
comments,
salute.
etc description and them things there. Nat, darling, sign us out.
Yes, Natalie, NatXO on all socials. Higher Melody with 2 I's, HIIGHER Melody for the music platform. And yeah, that's me.
I don't know why she's acting. Can you talk about High Melody? Just give us a debrief, okay? Let
Okay,
us know
cool.
what the crack is.
All right, so Higher Melody music platform.
Amazing.
At the moment, we're doing like our new releases. We do in-depth reviews with people within our community about their favorite picks, etc. I need to get y'all on there actually.
Yes,
I'm
soon.
gonna add y'all
Yeah,
add y'all to the mix.
Soon. So I can start giving my music information,
I'm
my opinions on these things.
No, I'm ready. I love it though. I love it. But yes,
Amazing.
more to come as well.
Yes, sir.
When the pampana is done.
Yes, when
Yeah.
this
More to
Papadamo comes
come.
to an end. Truly.
Higher Melody with 2
I
I's.
really wanted to sing Everybody Blow Your Trumpet.
Oh gosh.
All right. Well, I don't need to introduce myself or plug myself. I am 1/3 of the amazing Don't Believe the Hype podcast, aka DBTH podcast. This has
For real.
been such a good episode, man.
That's a-
Yeah, no,
Shout
out
fun,
to you
man.
guys for
Shout
Yeah,
out you,
shout
man.
out to y'all.
Shout out to you
This
guys.
has been
This,
Thank
yeah,
you, thank
this has
you.
been really,
Good
really good.
conversation.
Thank you, guys.
Namaste.
I just wanna hold y'all.
Mahalo.
Yeah.
Run the button. This has been Don't Believe the Hype, aka DBTH podcast. Run it again. I ran out. Episode 50, International Women's Day.
Yeah, for real.
I ran out of time. Thank you so much for joining us. You can follow us on Instagram, DBTH Podcast, aka. Oh no, what am I talking about? Sorry. You can find us on Instagram, DBTH Podcast, Twitter, DBTH_podcast, YouTube, Soundcloud, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. You can search DBTH Podcast, find us there. Also on Clubhouse, we are there every single week. Hashtag DBTH Podcast.
Having great conversations.
Having great
Fantastical
conversations. Every
Funny
single goddamn
conversations.
time, man.
Yeah.
I will always make sure I'm there.
Oh, stop it.
Oh,
I'll always make sure I'm there.
Not,
No
not
cap,
y'all.
though.
Not y'all.
not y'all.
Oh!
Not y'all.
And I was even blushing.
She is
Kesi, cut it.
she is the face of the brand. You
Kesi,
know?
cut it.
She's the head honcho. She's the head honcho.
Kesi,
I am the
cut
head honcho.
Cut it.
No.
Yeah,
Kesi,
she's
cut
the
it.
head honcho.
Kesi.
Sorry,
Honcho.
Thank
not,
you so
not,
much.
not y'all.
I am the head honcho. I love
Cut it,
that.
Kesi.
Come on, big
Fair.
boss.
No
All right.
fair.
Let me sign out as the head honcho. All
Let's
right,
go.
head honcho signing out. This has been DBTH, our Golden
Yeah.
Jubilee, episode 50. You done know. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you next week.
Peace.
Bye.